Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel Living Life Uncut. Today's video is going to be quite impactful because I'm going to talk about the 7 habits that have changed my life. Let me give you all a little disclaimer that I'm not going to talk about to get up early in the morning, eat healthy, read books. No, I know that most of us already know the benefits of this, but what we actually don't consider are the things that I'm going to talk about. So the first point is to spend time with yourself. Now we all know that to fall in love with yourself is the first secret to your own happiness. We need to have a time where we could think about our personal growth, our life goals, our emotional well-being, and also we need to ease our mind by thinking about the passions that we all have left behind because of our daily or hectic life schedule. So if we think about personal growth and if we think to maintain ourselves in a disciplinary way, then we need to have some time with ourselves. Number 2, having responsibility and being engaged in some kind of work. Having responsibility teaches us with a lot of experiences, and these experiences make us smarter, confident, as well as more mature. And this maturity will help each and everyone to take life decisions quite easily. If you are thinking to practice this habit in your life, then I would recommend that start taking your own tasks as your first liability. Then only you will feel much more confident, and eventually your communication skills, your own personal development will be noticed by the others. Coming to the point number 3, that is practice saying no. Now let me tell you, saying no doesn't make you a rude person. It actually makes you feel quite empowered and still maintaining other relationships with others. It also sets a safe boundary for other people to realize that your opinions does matter and you should not be taken for granted no matter what. So next time if you feel any kind of pressure like peer pressure or something like that, don't forget to straight away say no. Coming to point number 4, that is doing mistakes and learning from them. To err is human. This famous saying says it all. Each and every person does mistakes in their lifetime, but what actually matters is whether you learn from your mistakes or not. Doesn't matter how calculative you are in your life, you will definitely screw things up at a time. So whether to overthink of that matter that you did wrong or to rectify it in a way that it will not happen in future again. So train your mind in such a way that you start learning from your mistakes and accept your flaws. Everybody has flaws. Start accepting your own flaws so that never you feel upset about what you did in your past, because the hard reality is you will not be able to change the fact that you had did wrong earlier. So it's better to just accept it and train yourself in such a way that you will never feel regret about it. Rather, you will keep that in mind that I would not do this thing again and again in the near future, and everything will settle down nicely. Coming to point number 5, that is to be alert and conscious. Think about this. Whether are you hanging out with the people who help you reach your goals or whether they are pulling yourself down. Think about it. If you are in the company of such peoples who are not pushing you harder in your life and they are actually criticizing you always, then let me tell you, these people are not a good company to continue with. These are the people who are actually called as toxic people. Don't spend your precious time with these kinds of toxic people, because in the end you will be all alone and they will still be criticizing you for that. Now let me tell you, these toxic people is not necessary to be a boyfriend or a girlfriend. It could be friends, it could be relatives, it could be family, it could be neighbor. Yes, you heard me right, it could also be a family member. Toxic people are everywhere. So you need to be alert. You need to channelize your thoughts in some way that it doesn't gather toxicity. You should always open yourself up to those people who actually love you, who actually care for you, and that is what you should always be looking for. So please keep that in mind. Number 6 is showing gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful catalyst for happiness. Start your day by acknowledging the little details of somebody's efforts. Start complimenting them. You can be complimenting your family members, your friends, random people, it doesn't matter. Think about to bring a little smile on their face. And that smile, when you see that smile, you will have peace in your own self. And that is very, very fulfilling. And last but not the least is feeling privileged. Being alive is a big privilege that we never ever consider. Every day, there are many people who dream of having food, clothes, a roof, and a lot more than that. If you are sitting in front of the phone, in front of your TV, in front of your computer or laptop, then my dear friend, let me tell you, you are quite privileged than you ever think of. So start registering these things as the biggest privilege that you can ever thought of. Never take anything for granted, because what you and I have might be someone's age-old dream. So stop complaining about petty things in your life and start accepting each and everything that comes your way. That's it for today. So if you liked watching this video, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so that you get all the updates about my future videos, and show some love by hitting the like button so that we all can share some happiness. Remember, gratitude, compassion, love. That's all about it for today. See you all next week. Love you. Bye.